pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now, quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
Hey, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moved to the 45. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Stays on his feet. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Dumfries. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. No, the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So Florida's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the run, it's Daniels. He gains 9 to a 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Gators pick up enough for a first down.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Florida. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, once in a while, as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. That's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Florida offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Tiny space at the 20. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Frazier. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To throw. It's Stockton. Pass not complete. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And pass is caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here's the point after attempt.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. They've got him at the 48. That's a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Over the middle, it's Sturdivant.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Down the middle, it's Wilson. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Throwing off play action. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they find some solutions at halftime. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Sturdivant. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Big throw caught on the left side. Goes off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Fighting him off. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They keep him off balance with a run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Returner tackle right there to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The last drive in the passing game, very effective. Moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass bumped out of the 20. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They mix it up with a run. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10.
That means the score. Florida 35, Georgia 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
It's reeled in. It's Branch. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense, good scoring position now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. New first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
A new set of downs after that completion. A direct snap. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Using his legs, it's Daniels. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Here's a first and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he hits it out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wonder why they didn't see more of that earlier. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. And now they'll just clock it.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Fires quickly to the left. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch